The third and final altcoin that I've chosen to showcase to you today is a bit of RUNE. As you can see here, guys, all-time high from RUNE coming through at around $20. You can see the resistance point that we have found along this trend line. Very, very, very congruent. We did actually bang this to the goddamn moon from there, seeing completion of not the biggest measure move in the world, but still something to go off. Still nice profit made there. Very good stuff indeed. Now, what have we seen from there, guys? We've basically seen a very nice bit of continuation of a trend. Pretty steep, pretty parabolic, pretty much Everest, guys. Pretty much we're climbing Everest in this sort of scenario here. Didn't really actually chill out for a bit. We're still just keep on trying up. And to be honest, when we see this happening, we actually get really quite overexhausted. And we can see an example of that on the RSI. Seriously overbought. It's too much, right? It's too much. We need a sell-off. We need a comfortable sell-off. And it makes me want to drop down to the 4-hour chart here, just because now we've seen this uptrend coming through. We've got some very nice trend lines, as you can see, guys. We've got mass levels of support along this zone to the lower side here. Very, very good stuff indeed. Unfortunately, we're actually losing that zone right now. So this is definitely something to be looking out for, guys. And we'll get to that very, very shortly. You can see the resistance on the top side here, which has been holding us back multiple times here when we're seeing, granted, yeah, we are setting higher high after higher high after higher high, looking really quite progressive in terms of this uptrend. But you can only do that for so long until you get some sort of dirty reversal, right? So yeah, what we are looking at right now is a rising wedge pattern, guys. And rising wedge patterns, they tend to usually break to the downside, right? You can see this this $16.83 is definitely a congruent point that we have actually seen resistance off previously there. Yeah, as you can see, there massive resistance along this zone that back down in May. You can see the support that we actually find on that zone, though. So if we can actually bang that to the moon there, we could actually see a nice big spike up, and that could basically bring us to the top side of this rising wedge pattern. But to be honest with you, right now, we're actually in a breakout to the downside, guys. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to actually react, because we're actually got the volume weighted ATR band coming through there. Let me get rid of the moving averages for now, because this is quite interesting stuff, right? As you can see, guys, volume weighted ATR band coming through. Very, very useful tool, as you can see there, in terms of consolidation, in terms of riding that level of support there, in terms of testing that level of support continuously. Really, really good. Where are we now? We're sat on it. We're literally sat on it. We've tested this multiple times now. Multiple times now. If we lose this zone, when we test something for so long, we're likely to break down, guys. So if we lose this zone, there's definitely going to be a breakdown here for RUNE. We're overextended. We've been going up for a long time. And even if we do come down to this level here, first take profit point is going to be this higher low point here. I should probably bang another one in. Yeah, probably around there, actually. You can see the resistance actually coming through from there. So it's definitely going to be a level of support to be looking out for. But what I would say there, completion of the measure move is actually going to line up really quite perfectly with that previous higher low there. So even if we do get down there, guys, it's actually still quite healthy for this uptrend. We could easily basically bounce from here. So yeah, I would actually be looking for a nice short position coming through here on RUNE. And you can see the volume weighted ATR band coming through on the lower side here as a level of support there. Very, very good stuff on the hourly. Definitely something to be looking out for there as well in terms of the take profit point. The stars are really quite aligning for this short position for RUNE. Very, very nice, actually. Very, very nice, I would say. Now, moving across, let me bring up the moving averages yet again, because I do have some more information to offlay to you there on the hourly. As you can see, we're currently testing the 200 EMA as well, lining up with the volume weighted ATR band on the 4-hour, and that's basically obviously a massive level of support as well there, guys. So if we do lose that, it's looking even more likely for a big sell-off here for RUNE and the continuation of this downtrend. So yeah, it's actually looking quite nice. Even if we do get a pullback to the upside here for RUNE and we find a level of support on the 200, this downtrend is still quite strong. To get over this previous lower high there at $15.34, that's going to be the point to really be looking for that congruent sort of reversal in the trend there, and then we can really talk about getting back inside of this rising wedge chart pattern. But if not, definitely huge short position to be looking out for, around an 8.73% in terms of that measure move there. Really quite good stuff. But yeah, definitely a few things to be keeping your eyes on there for today, guys, in terms of RUNE. But yeah, that's gonna be your daily RUNE update today.